Hey, what's going on guys? Nick here with another Alien Covenant TV spot breakdown. So Fox decided to drop this new spot during the National Championships for NCAA, and this one's called Take Me Home, based off the old song West Virginia Country Roads, which is played throughout this spot. But the cool thing about this one is it finally gives us our first glimpse of Elizabeth Shaw. Well, this spot and another one that was kind of a follow-up to it, except it was played in reverse, which is kind of interesting. So essentially what I'm going to do is take a few images that I found interesting and discuss them. So the first one here we have looks like kind of an interior possibly of the actual dropship lander that they arrive on Paradise in, because outside of the window you can see the wheat field and the mountains that are beyond, and off to the right you can see the little record, which I guess is playing the song inside of the ship. Next up we have a shot of Daniels and Tennessee walking through the corridors of the Covenant, presumably after the shower attack sequence with the xenomorph, as they're trying to search for it before it gets to them. So the last shots here in this spot were of something that a lot of people kind of missed, because it plays it really quickly. It kind of glitches out, or it pretends to glitch out, you know, the screen gets all fuzzy and like really quickly plays through these two slides. If you actually freeze frame it at the specific time, you can see that the first shot shows us what appears to be a glimpse of Elizabeth Shaw via a engineer holographic projection that we saw that technology used in Prometheus. And the next shot is again just a wide shot of the, you know, the orrery room or the pilot's chamber in the Juggernaut, where you can see the whole kind of chair system. It's, you know, lit up, and you can see the holographic remains of some character while the other crew members of the Covenant are kind of inspecting the giant room. Okay, so the next few shots are going to be kind of low res because they are from the companion piece that I talked about. So this one has only been released on Instagram thus far. They haven't released the actual HD YouTube video for some reason, but I was able to download the Instagram video. It was kind of difficult to get it, but again, this is kind of low res unfortunately, these like few shots, but just bear with me. So the first shot we see, it looks like Orem and the rest of the Covenant crew walking through the hallways of the Juggernaut ship, and their light flashes on the giant statues of the engineers in their pressure suits that we saw in Prometheus. Next up here we have our best look yet at the infamous dog tag that we've seen in both of the trailers for Alien Covenant now, and this one you can clearly read out Dr. E. Shaw. So this of course lines up with the theory that I had that Shaw is most likely long dead at this point, and they're just finding some stuff that was left behind in the actual Juggernauts for whoever would find the ship eventually, which is leading me to the next shot here, which we get to see Shaw yet again in the kind of pilot's chamber of the Juggernaut ship via the hologram projection system. Now the interesting thing about this Instagram spot that I said is that this one is actually sung by Shaw herself. You can definitely distinctly hear, you know, Noomi Rapace as Elizabeth Shaw humming the tune of Take Me Home. So pretty interesting. I wonder if maybe she has some kind of a hand in the beacon that the Covenant ship pick up on, and she's the one that, you know, sent out the distress beacon after possibly things went wrong. You know, David, after we heard that he dealt with the engineers in a pretty horrific way, maybe she thought that he crossed a line that was too much, and she sent out this distress beacon, and then he got a hold of her and maybe just, you know, turned her into another experiment for the Black Goo. But, you know, pretty interesting stuff here. Definitely, you know, giving us a sense of where Shaw is at in the film, and just our first look at her character and what she's going to be doing in the film. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Are you guys excited to see Elizabeth Shaw again in the movie? It looks like her role is going to be small. I think a lot of people theorize that, even though she was on set for a few weeks of filming. It seems like she's not going to have a substantial role in the film, more so just kind of left behind, maybe little flashbacks, glimpses here and there, Easter eggs pointing at her existence. Thank you guys again for watching. My name is Nick, and for more on Alien Covenant and the Alien and Predator universe, stick with the Hybrid Network.